I do apologize. How about now? Are you hearing me again? Or perhaps are you hearing me for the first time? Okay, there we go. There we are. Thank you. I do appreciate it. It's good to have the heads up. I guess in sum, I was saying that it's very exciting that this discovery amongst debris recovered from an asteroid shows that potentially the organic molecules necessary for life as we know it could have pre-existed not just our planet, but the star around which we orbit. And that might imply that they are common just elsewhere in the universe, just because of the laws of physics. And so coming back to the game full circle, it was really exciting to learn something as a consequence of game that also changed my understanding of the game. Suddenly, this is less science fiction. The idea of sentient organic life that happens to be bipedal and might look something remotely like us isn't quite as far-fetched when you consider that it's possible that our specific recipe for life might just be an inevitability and found amongst the stars. So thank you for the ramble. I really love STEM in general. I love learning. That's my hobby. It's something that makes me happy. And I always try to lead with, hey, I learned this thing today. And if you all learned something interesting, do feel free to share. We might create like a just chatting session at some point where people do that. But for now, I think I will return to the title, Mass Effect 1. When we left off, I had just arrived at, I think, a space station, having completed the first combat mission on the ground. We'll be resuming the story of Test Shepard. I had to rewatch this because there was so much to take in at first. It wasn't until rewatching it that I realized, oh no, the companion that we lost that allowed us to gain Ashley Williams was actually the young, grew up in the country boy turned Marine kind of guy that we spoke to on the ship at first. So we got to have this whole dialogue with him, learn about his backstory, where he's from, how he basically lived in an ideal part of Eden Prime and thought it was too boring. I really wanted to make a name for himself, and the first thing he does when we hit a ground mission is run off and get himself zapped, which is very sad. I'm hoping they did recover his body. We opted not to bury him on the spot. That didn't feel like it made a whole lot of sense. So here we are. We just, with the captain, spoke with members of the council via a diplomat, I suppose. And now we're part of this large space station ring thing. Very cool looking. Still gives me a little bit of a Halo vibe. That or the Venetian in Las Vegas where they had the false sky. And now I, true to my name, have no idea what I am doing at this point. I'm not the greatest fan of Williams, but I like out Turian boy Garrus. You know, if you've played this game, that is, one, I'm not surprised because you have amazing taste in games, Dark Knight, so please start streaming. But yes, you seem to love all the games that I love. I actually know nothing about this, so I will beg no plot spoilers, but anything that's like mechanical, of course I won't mind that. Which I guess I was in the process of saying I have no idea what I'm doing, and that itself excites me. In manual override. Do I even want to do that? But yeah, let me pull up. I think it appears in equipment. I think I'm an infiltrator, if I remember that correctly. This codex, which gets us. I love that they do this.
Roughly
narrated in-game lore is so exciting to me. Here I am, yes, infiltrator, Test Shepard, and it was Seagull that was telling me about the Paragon and Renegade system. So I just found that out. I'm not super aiming to be a nice guy. I'm trying to give what my honest reactions would be as best I can. But we'll see how that plays out. I do like that there was a charm mechanic. That makes me very happy. That there is roleplay in a sci-fi game at this level. And yeah, the Infiltrator kind of jumped out to me just based on personal tastes. This computer console, I mean, it's here, so we'll probably try to decrypt it. I hope I don't get in trouble for doing this. And I love this. It's basically Frogger. So, whoa, there we go. Nice retro gaming vibes. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Row cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. We want to send in a recon team. Unusual energy readings. This doesn't say a whole lot to me. I don't really know where these places are. I probably should if I play Elite Dangerous as much as I do. But we do know that this beacon we were sent to grab seemed to be emitting some kind of signal, and there was a response from a cybernetic race that I think humanity created, and then they kind of ran off, so maybe it's related to that. And we're just kind of on our own here. You know what? Let's talk to these folks, see what they think.
Big place.
Ooh. Reholster. People angry.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Dark Knight says, I just play a renegade most of the time due to how I feel my character would act. Also, the system gets more important for Mass Effect 2 and 3 due to who lives and dies for specific missions in Mass Effect 3. I love that. I love that your choices matter. Like, even when we lost that crewman, I was immediately pausing, thinking, wait, did I put his level points in the wrong place? Could he have lived? If I put more into shield, like, could I have never met her? Could I have just left her behind? And I like not knowing the answers to those, because that is what brings you back for replay. Kudos to the developers for making a world that immediately shows you, hey, look, there are decision trees, and they matter. So what you're saying with these allegations are very serious. I can't... How's the audio mix for you all, by the way? Are they coming through at all? I'm not sure I should be hearing this conversation.
I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
Okay. Someone apparently had an awkward encounter. Apologies to him? Condolences, maybe? For you.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Den. At least introduce yourself.
I like the chastising remark, like a euphemism.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is
Hey,
there
Volus.
something I can do for you, EarthClan?
I have not heard of the Volus. I think this is the first alien race that I've heard the name of other than the Turians? Yeah, so
I'd
tell
like
us
to know
about them.
more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
No, I'm legitimately curious about your history.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered
That's two more
it.
races.
We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However,
All right.
despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
That doesn't feel good for them. Seems like they've been kind of important, so they're shunned somehow. Yeah, what about the
What is
embassy?
this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
So you said.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
As we are doing presently. But, you know, we're learning.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Oh, these poor guys.
Chastising rebuke, Den. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Okay, so there's possibly some enmity there. Yes, yeah. I mean, so Matt, you're right. Like, this game is fun because I'm coming in with no idea of how this universe works. Maybe they are cannibalistic. I don't know. These are all surprises along the way, so it's kind of fun to see how this plays out. What about the council admittance? Why would they let humanity in before these folks who've been around for a while? They seem pretty reliable.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the council. All but the Earth clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
I like this guy.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Yes, I promise not to take up too much more of your time. Oh, wonder what councils I'll make when dealing with it. Wait a minute, we deal with the council? Why would, like, so when I started this, one of my struggles with the dialogue choices is I didn't know who I was in relation to these people. I felt bad giving any line that would boss anyone around. And then found out that we were trying to be recruited for the Spectres, I think. And then that guy got blown up, so I don't think we did a good job there. Why would I ever go before the council? That sounds like a bad idea. Also, still haven't figured out why I'm still allowed to be armed around a bunch of ambassadors. Boy, so cranky. I don't think I'm going to say that. That feels a little rude. Especially when he was just letting us know we were interrupting him.
Yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
What about this guy and his consort problems?
Pleased greeting.
Council gives you your missions and such.
To see your kind.
Really?
I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
I like this. I assume at this point it's a either racial trait or a quirk of communication where they're overtly stating the nature of their language, where they're saying this is a query or an interrogative or a derisive statement. I wonder if that's a result of there being something in the grammar that doesn't translate to English, and so they're putting it literally into speech. That makes me think back to the first playthrough, or the first stream I had of this, where we saw this weird hand-like or Cthulhu-like thing attacking Eden Prime, I think it was. And the Spectre that we were with had this non-verbal physical reaction to that. Visibly, they was like moving mandibles or something, and I just couldn't help but laugh because I love the choice of having that character that's an alien race react in a way that employs anatomy that is completely, literally alien. So we don't know how to interpret that, and that's perfect. I don't talk about his speech immediately.
Tell me more about your species.
Yeah, we want to learn about him.
Enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
That's good. I like that attitude. You seem nice. Or at least the resources so you can complete your quest. I don't know why. We will find out why we're so important that the council needs to be overseeing us or involved in some way. So yeah, talk to us about the culture. I'd like to know more about
the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders.
Okay,
our
that in itself is neat.
To be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
I like this concept of them being largely small, tight-knit groups. That seems like politeness would be very important in a social structure like that, so overtly stating the intention of what you're saying kind of fits that. I'm into that.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us.
Seems like the Asari might be the oldest race that we know of so far.
We discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Okay. Dark Knight says, I think in the menu you can read about how humans got into the council and the whole war between humans and Turians. I'm sure that's in the Codex. I definitely want to read it, but I kind of want to put it off a little bit more because the sense of wonder I'm getting from this game is tremendous. Kind of walking into this, not knowing what's happening, is not something I've done in a very long time. So I think we've done history and culture. We've asked about them. I don't think we've asked about the ambassadorship.
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
I definitely like this guy. He's a lot of fun. I think the only thing I haven't asked about is his speech, and I am sincerely interested. I'm hoping that my character only does this in a remotely tactful way.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight
so it is a missing thing that they have to make up overt.
We discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that. And if you do, I am
They're
very
awesome.
sorry for you.
These guys are great. Yeah, I think that's good.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
I
Sincere
hope that
farewell. Good day to
this
you,
species
human. Enjoy
is...
your time on the Citadel.
Yes, thank you. I hope that they're okay in this environment and everything, because I can't help but notice that this poor fellow looks like he's having to wear an environment suit to be in this atmosphere. So I'm wondering if this is some sort of speciest thing, where we keep the environment happy for some people and then others just have to use technology to survive. So yeah, they did say the ambassador was... Yeah, all right. That one didn't auto open. Okay. That goes out further. Let's see what this is. This is closed off. Can I hack that? Guess not. Okay. That's fine. I just wanted to know which way to go. Yeah, there's a few species that wear specific suits to survive, like Tali. That's good to know. Yeah, I wonder, Sir May, if there is some sort of xenophobia.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Oh, what? I will figure that out in a second. But yeah, they may have some sort of 4 legs good, 2 legs bad stuff going on in here. Yeah, we do get the vibe that the Council are jerks. That's definitely something I was picking up on.
The human ambassadors up the stairs, first room on the right.
I think I just came from there, honestly. Why would I question Commander? Everyone's been calling me Commander constantly. And how we met is also kind of a weird. Let's just, if she's a receptionist, let's talk about the location first.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
Hey, Avina's...
What's that?
Is that the thing behind me?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
Oh, okay. I suppose it is. We just met. I'm not asking a personal question, at least not yet. Wait, do I not get to ask, have we met or anything? Ooh, I may have just closed out dialogue options.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
Okay. I mean, I would assume she'd be busy, and if you think she's busy, why would you press her about her being busy? That feels intrusive.
I should be going now.
Have a
Yeah,
pleasant day.
that was honestly a little awkward on my part. That's
Welcome to
felt
the
weird.
Presidium.
So
Allow me to
you're
be your guide.
Avina? Looks like it's a hologram modeled after that race.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
I love this. There's already so many things about this game that, while old, feel very timely. I like this concept of we're in the future and you're talking to some holographic AI thing. Wouldn't it be pretty taboo to ask the question, are you real? I mean, isn't that rude? If this thing is sentient at all, that's not cool, right? Oh, let's ask about the virtual guides. This seems to be what they do, right?
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Okay, that's cool. I like that. Machine had feelings. The machine might have feelings, for all I know. Or at the very least, be so well trained that it would respond as if it had emotions, which is close enough as makes no difference for me. The Asari are immortal, so they have this whole elf cocky vibe. Solarians are just jerks who think they are smarter than everyone, and they also have caused a genocide. Oh, well, that's great. And the Turians are a warlike race, even if they are a bit bird-like with hollow bones. Okay. I didn't know that. That's interesting that they would be. I'm sure we'll learn more about that later, too. So, yeah.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I do have to call out our virtual tour guide for cultural sensitivities. I did notice that they pointed with an index finger. I was really expecting like the Disney hand wave, like the whole like flat palm gesturing in a direction, but that may just be, you know, game made at its time. So let's see. Let's start with the embassies.
Tell
That
me
feels
about the
appropriate.
embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago.
Whoa.
As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack there. So first of all, I do recall that I think it was a Protheon race. It's supposed to be about 50,000 years ago is when they existed or disappeared or something. And I love that ancient history thing. I didn't know that the council or this federation was nearly 3,000 years old. That's a lot. And hopefully very stable in that duration. But then like humanity's joined in the last 20 years. So we really are a newcomer to a lot of standing traditions and relationships that have been ongoing for millennia at this point. I think we all know why humanity's been opposed, but let's go ahead and ask.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
That's interesting. I don't know if that's preferential treatment or that we were too much of a pest, that they just wanted open communication so that we could talk things through instead of making things messy. Yeah, I care what the machine thinks. I want to know what they think.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information
It's such a
and
Chat
simple
GPT
interaction
response.
simulations.
Like asking ChatGPT for something inappropriate, some sort of sexist joke or racist joke or whatever. It will bow out saying that it's not allowed to. And I think that's good. It needs guardrails. Although I am curious what it actually thinks in this case. Oh, well, let's see. So, sure, let's ask why the Volus were first.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
I love the writing in this game. So the reason they were first, basically, is because they were very populous and had a tremendous economic impact. So the dollar still drives things, even in the distant future. That's hilarious. So let's follow up on CSEC.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
It will probably end up there at some point. We may as well address the elephant in the room. The specters have loomed large in our life so far. Let's ask a little more about that.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each
Oh, it's an
Spectre
acronym.
agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels.
That sounds like
In this
Jedi,
role,
but
they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
yeah, it sounds a little bit like Jedi, but in practice they looked more like CIA. All right, so Citadel Council.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion.
Okay, that's more.
Since then, the three Council
Codex stuff for
races
sure.
have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
That sounds so good on paper, there's no way that's true. Yes, there we go. It sounds too perfect.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified
course you're
judgment.
not.
My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
I appreciate that it gives me the option of interfacing with this entity as if it was an independent sentient being and concerned about its thoughts and feelings on the matters, because that's how I'd roll. I like that we're doing that. So I think we've covered everything.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
There may be
and
more
thank
things
you
to
for
ask
using
about.
Avena. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Yeah, at a later date. That dude is just a little too casually kind of checking us out. I mean, it's the posture, right? It's... Okay, hello, who are you? Can we... Okay, so we can't talk to everyone. I would be here all night just talking to people in one room. Before we wander off to wherever those places go, I think it might be reasonable to explore up here. This is perhaps symmetrical to where we came from. Diplomat? Some kind. Oh. Are you... Oh. The room full of diplomats. And computer terminals. Medic archive. Okay, well, these folks were nice. Let's see what they think about things.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Okay, the Elcor diplomat. Is that all we...
Ah, you humans are a wonderful sight here on the Citadel.
Okay. Arrogantly. Yeah, you did have an arrogant lean. I'm a little bit concerned because I think this is the first time I've discovered that clicking a dialogue option gets me more dialogue.
It is good to see you, human. I sincerely hope you enjoy your time here.
I admit one of my pet
I
peeves
certainly hope the other inhabitants
is
are
when you're
treating you
supposed to
well,
click through
human.
endlessly to exhaust dialogue options, and if you don't, it punishes you. I hope they don't do that. Can't wait for you to get into the nitty-gritty of the story and make choices that affect... Wait. Hang on. Okay, I've got to pause here. Let's get something that looks remotely interesting, at least. Dark Knight, am I interpreting this correctly that the choices I make in this game carry over into later titles? Please don't tell me into details, but is that just as a general concept true? Oh, man. Oh. Okay. I'm kind of reeling from that. That's amazing. Especially for a game that like released in, what was this, 2008 for the original, that they had that much forethought, or I guess they could have done it in retrospect when they were coding the second and third games. But that's incredible. So everything I'm doing here has potential for many, many, many hours of impact. Duly noted. That adds to the stress of decision making. I appreciate that. Good heads up. Whoa, let's not freak people out.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Oh, good. Glad that they like that.
Love it here. There's so much to see and do.
Yeah, actually, I do so far. It's very cool.
The ambassadors here are very respectful, except for that Volus.
Oh, well, he wasn't super bad. It's like Dragon Age 1, 2, 3, where you can carry over your save. Oh, that's terrible because I already made the mistake. I was going to throw away the save file because I just named it Test Shepard. So I guess Test Shepard's going to be with us for a good long while at this point. Wow. That's fine. You know, kind of a coding geek thematic thing anyway. Whoops, I am sorry. I code that to spacebar for some reason. I expect spacebar to be the interact key.
I've met the most interesting people since I started working here.
I've met the most interesting people since I got here. This is wild. And we have a Turian. Wait, can I not talk to you? Why can I not talk to you? That feels weird. What about... No, can't talk to them either. Interesting. Race design. I was just leading in talking about how fun it is that there are so many bipedal races, but I have to say it's very neat to see variations on the theme, that there are non-bipedal races, that perhaps life as we know it. I mean, we had insect life and quadruped and hexapodal life develop on Earth. Why wouldn't another evolutionary branch become dominant other than something that was like us? Don't worry, no one will judge you for pulling your gun. They aren't like other RPGs where drawing a weapon will alert people. Thank you, that's good to know, but oh wait, I didn't interact with a computer yet. It still freaks me out. Just with my background, I don't like guns coming out when they're not supposed to. Yeah, like that. Okay, here we go. Unusual readings. Investigate system. Go to the Hydra system in the Argos row cluster and investigate. This is a journal thing. So maybe this is something that I can do. Interesting missions. Okay, so expose Saren. Guess we did. Well, no, that's what we're doing now. So we completed Find the Beacon. So now we're exposing Saren. I guess we need to talk to the council. Yeah, audience with council. All right, then tell them about all that. Okay. I appreciate that they put that. I know I can find it in the menu and probably in the codex, but I appreciate they put that organically in the game, someplace that I could find it and find it meaningful. That feels good. Okay, so we can talk to Taurians. Executor Palin. What? Of all people, no. I'll probably keep doing that.
I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
No. And why would I ask him who he is when I just walked into his room? No, I'm not where I go where I want. Yeah.
I came on my own. I need information.
And apologies. Let's.
You humans are always so curious.
Yeah, let's deal with that
Always
bot
sticking your
real
fingers
quick.
into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Off you go. Okay. Let's ask about Spectres. I feel like that's a common ground. He would, in theory, know I was being potentially recruited.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
Oh. Interesting. The only two specters we've met so far have been of his race. I'm happy to see that not everyone shares the same opinion of them.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law.
Very reasonable.
Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Also, reason. What do you mean that's naive? I get that. And let's ask about CSEC.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Oh, he sounds like he loves his job.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No,
He's not too fond of
I just
anybody.
don't trust your kind. Not yet.
Also
You
reasonable.
humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
Despite the subtle rudeness, I'm not even going to call it that, really. I like the cut of this guy's jib. He seems very reasonable, cautious, exactly what you'd want in like a chief of police kind of scenario. He's fitting the bill pretty well.
Tell me about your investigation
Yeah.
into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details
Also
about
responsible.
ongoing investigations.
I respect this guy. He may end up chasing us throughout the galaxy at some point, but on the
I'll be
surface,
going now.
Goodbye,
he seems to be
Commander.
doing his job and taking it seriously. I like that. I'm not going to snoop around his office, even though I suspect maybe I could. All right. I just, like, I was on a ship and I just got here, and already I feel like this is a very populated place. There's a lot of people to interact with here. It feels like this is a lived-in city. You look like, I was going to say, that uniform reminds me of like a Prince outfit. One of his persona. Oh, don't mean to walk over you. Oh, don't mean to point guns at you either.
Nothing like the girls back on the colonies.
This place seems strange.
Wait.
Humans around.
Did I not? Okay, there we go.
You have to be tough with these aliens. They won't respect you otherwise.
Oh, he is responding. That's what...
It's good to see another human face around here.
I don't... What do you
If I
mean?
have to listen to another Hanar take 20 minutes to say the simplest thing, I think I'll scream.
You're... Alright, this guy maybe isn't got the best mindset for diplomacy. I don't know what he does here. Maybe he runs a shop or something. Koreans and humans still have a bit of animosity after the war, which is recent. The war, which is recent. The war, while years away, was still recent in like the past 26 years. Okay, that's... I think... forgetting his name, the Spectre that we were supposed to be observed by, who died in my playthrough anyway, I think he mentioned that. So yeah, it makes sense that both sides would have a little bit of animosity still. But come on, guys, let's work on it. We're living in a galaxy. Everyone's got stuff even more powerful than nukes. We need to keep cool heads. I'm a little worried about this situation. What's up?
What do you want? Oh,
Yeah.
Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I
Okay.
do for you, Commander?
Well done. So one, great writing. Two, as he turns around, not only is like, what do you want? And then like recognizes who we are and salutes the rank. Immediate eyebrow raise of like, what's your problem? Oh, it's great. Games today often don't have that much emotion put into the character design. I am very grateful for that. And yeah, the hair is pretty unique, isn't it? Consort. Wait a minute.
What
Consort?
can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here that is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
I'm gonna guess she's not just a therapist. This is a very weird discussion. Also, if you're curious, you can customize each of your characters that you transfer. Oh, thank you, Dark Knight. That would be amazing. Because I didn't mean to launch with the stock look. So yeah, where is she?
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I'm not really clear why I'm investigating the consort at this point. I've heard her mentioned in passing twice already. Sana.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
I mean...
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
They're the arrogant race. That's...
I'm very busy.
Not super rude, especially in the delivery. It's explaining, like, she's got stuff to do. We've never met. Why would she bother with me?
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
We're on duty, I guess.
Goodbye.
Oh, wait! You can't talk to the bartender unless... No.
Commander, you're here for some information?
Yeah, I'm here for information. I'm not here for a drink.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Chorus.
There's a lot here. I thought this was going to be a quick in and out, like you could talk to people and hop back on a ship. This is pretty populated. Yeah, Shaira's.
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Probably knows a lot of things.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Cora's Den, like, Coruscant, maybe? Alright, I think that's all we can get out of this conversation. Goodbye. I was expecting a deep dialogue tree since we've got basically the barkeep trope going on. Can we walk out here? Why are we... Oh, hello. You folks seem pretty diligent. Whatever you do. I'm just looking at the world. That is really nice. Very pretty. They did a great job remastering this. Because this feels... I would be very happy with this if this was a brand new release. I mean, yeah, the faces are a little bit dated, but I've seen worse. Let's be honest. Just over the ledge here before we go out. That's really nice environment. Too nice, honestly. Everything's clean. Everyone seems to be getting along, but you can tell there are things not quite right under the hood. Like, I am aware, vaguely, just from seeing the trailers for this game, that at some point I think I'm in command of a ship, and I don't even know... Whoops. I'll keep doing that. I don't even know how that comes to pass yet, because we have a captain of our ship. At least we do at present. I guess just leaves, okay. So we have signage here, left and right. To CSEC, Citadel Tower. And we're supposed to go see... We're supposed to go to the tower, right? Citadel Tower is the tall white structure far off your right. It houses the council and is heart of Citadel politics. Okay. I don't even see a tall white tower off that way. Use Citadel Rapid Transit to travel quickly between major locations. As you explore the Citadel, more locations will unlock. Okay. I may use that, but this is a pretty big space. To the wards, CSEC Academy, Financial District. You know, I'm curious about this bank thing. Kind of weird that a bank exists. I'm not even sure if any economy that I have to worry about. Do I have to buy upgrades or something? This game is amazing. So is Dragon Age. All good games. I agree, honestly. I am really shocked at the layers built into this game. I'm not used to seeing this kind of detail and multi-level gameplay in a sci-fi game. It's usually a straightforward kind of thing. Rapid transit system, all right. it won me over really fast. Like, I think within the first 30 minutes, I was like, all right, money well spent. Because if you don't know Dark Knight, this was on sale, I think through the 7th, where the Legendary Edition, that's all 3 original games and 40 DLC, were like 15 bucks. And the reviews were really good, so I couldn't pass that up. I thought, you know, what's the worst case? I return it via the Steam refund policy. But no need. I've been very impressed. Room shopkeeper. Okay. What does one buy? World like this. Do you play Dragon Age? I have not. I think Sir May has. I know she's a fan of Dragon's Dogma. I'm like Dragon Age is one of the series that I know of, but I haven't gotten into because my personal leans is typically more towards sci-fi and less towards fantasy. But a good fantasy will always capture me and suck me in.
Ah, human.
Oh, I love this. It feels like telepathy.
Pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Decadent, is it? Why would I lead with a personal question? I mean, the only other option I have is goodbye.
Who are you?
But that's not a very personal question.
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan.
Okay.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
I mean, you're polite. It makes me feel like that maybe this is just an avatar for you and you're some sort of energy intellectual being that can populate different faces. It's making me ask questions. I don't ask him about a speech. Tell him about his goods.
What exactly
it's reasonable.
do you
He's
sell?
a shopkeep.
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Khajiit has wares if you have coin. Alright, that's fair. Oh, this is his real form? Okay. I'm curious. Yeah, let's see what he's got.
I'd like to see these rare and wonderful items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Two non-human armors. Interesting. Upgrades and standard items. Let's start with standard items. I don't know what a standard item is now. Oh, okay. So shotgun, heavy armor. Okay, I don't know how these compare to the equipment that I have right now. Oh, compare button. That's probably relevant. That is pretty far and away better in terms of shields and damage protection. I don't know how tech biotic plays into things, but that's interesting. Medium armor is almost better all around. The tech biotics kind of weird. Shotgun I have not really used a whole lot. Omni tool I guess I can use. I forgot that that's something an interceptor could use. Don't know if I have one. And I guess it's showing at the bottom my coinage is 1460. Think. Yeah, so its price is listed up top. Okay, so I could buy an Omni tool if needed. Unique item, Certa Foundation license for the Normandy Quartermaster. I don't know what that means, but that sounds useful and it's cheap. It's only 100, so let's go ahead and buy that. And I don't know if I need any of this other stuff. Let's see what else they have. Oh.
En route.
Commander, it is good to see you
show
again.
us your wares. I kind of
Would you
tabbed out of that a little bit
fantastic items today?
early.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so.
So
human.
let's view upgrades.
You will not be disappointed.
View upgrades, and we have armor piercing rounds 2. which I guess we already have because it's not giving me a compare option. Hammerhead rounds, also called squash projectiles, is designed to flatten on impact so they're hollow points, increasing the amount of physical force transferred to the target, plus 25% weapon force. Radioactive rounds are stamped with a minuscule amount of radioactive material, inducing low levels of radiation sickness in its targets. 18% cooldown reduction, or negative 18% cooldown reduction. I'm not sure I'm wanting to commit to any of those either. So, store and buy, and that's like exit. Well, all right, I know you can buy things. That works for me. Perhaps I'm putting off the plot a bit much. I was just so eager to explore. There's another door down here. I say I've been putting off the plot too much, and I see a door like, ooh, door. Barla Vaughn. All right, we have interpreted that your race doesn't particularly like humans, so we'll see how this goes.
This? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on
you've heard about that.
Is truly remarkable.
I thought he'd heard about my recent failure, but that's supposed to be a secret mission. Really? Okay. Yeah, have we met?
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed.
Are you an information broker?
I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I'm sure you do.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel.
It is cool.
Its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
I like the sound of that. I have a feeling it's not that simple.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
That's a little creepy. I'm not sure if I'm elite, and I don't know why you think you are. That feels a little odd. What about the wards, though?
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Okay, I thought he was going to tell me those were the slums. I will take that. Oh, I'm never quite sure what personal questions turn into, but let's go for it.
Tell me more about your job.
That doesn't seem too personal.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise.
Fair.
I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention.
Ah, there it is.
Discreet and efficient.
Mm-hmm.
That's my motto.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the
bounds of
interstellar
commerce law. He is an expert in all the laws. He would know how to get around them.
Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with discretion.
For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help
Why
his
are you
people,
mentioning that race and that scenario specifically?
Of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Except maybe you just outed him. Yeah, noted. All right, though. That's a good start. Another interesting character to get to know. Barla Vaughn. at this place. This is huge. I mean, it's not super huge, but compared to, I thought it was just gonna be a quick stop. I'm impressed. Fast travel again. There's a big tower that we're gonna go to eventually. Speaking of towers, this resembles that jump drive ship that the Normandy flew by and catapulted us somewhere. Kind of an interesting design to just kind of have hanging out there. Why? And also interesting it's in that orientation. I like that the implication is this is perhaps the correct orientation of where we were lining alongside of it lengthwise. Maybe that was sideways. That's fun because, you know, in space, who's to say what's up? All right, so maybe this is it.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Lady, that's not...
Please do not disturb the keepers.
That's not very friendly. Wait, can I even talk to you? I didn't see the option to, but I think I got your name there for a second. Guess now I can. Okay. Yeah, you're the first of your species I can talk to. Keeper.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Oh no. Sorry, Avina. I didn't mean to disturb a keeper. Do you not have an individual name? That's interesting.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower.
Oh good,
one
where I
of the
need to be.
Presidium's most recognizable and important structures.
Okay.
Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay.
Oh!
To your left is one of the keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
So, I mean, I'm not going to obstruct them, but can we not engage with them as equals as intelligent species? That feels a little bit weird. And yeah, the Relay Monument, that being Prothean technology, that's new. I know that all technology that we're dealing with is largely Prothean derived, but I wouldn't think that it would, something like from 50,000-year-old civilization would still resemble its original that strongly.
Tell me about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion.
Are we entirely sure it's just a monument and it doesn't do things? Because that's starting to sound a little scary. Citadel Tower.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
Fair.
I'd like to hear more about the council chambers.
The business of the council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
That also makes sense. Security is a reasonable thing to request for a governing body. Not open to the public? I mean, why would you think it would be? We have been asked to go there, though.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
Just the implication that they would be jealous, I think, is sufficient to... Yeah, we'll handle.
What if someone has business with the council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors.
And probably 16 levels of bureaucracy.
Then, few are given access to the actual council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
Which makes sense. It's kind of their job. Okay, so that's all fair enough.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
All right. Well, here we are at the Citadel Tower, hopefully to learn more about what's going on with the council. That was a little bit jarring. It's one of the few things that's a negative to me for the game is the cutscenes can be jarring.
Meta reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
I wonder if I should be stopping and asking them what they think after I have interaction with other people. I don't know if they have dialogue. I really hadn't thought of that. So, okay, can't interact with them at the moment. Right. That's pretty. I like the landscaping and like the nature plus architecture. Those trees, that's fantastic. Garrus, okay, I think... Oh, there's Palin. Yeah, he's like the local cop guy. Garrus, I believe Dark Knight was telling me about.
Hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
All right. Yeah, what did you find? No, don't. Why would you say that?
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Oh. That was interesting. I only got one dialogue option before I got kicked out. Okay, council's waiting, I guess. Yeah, he's cool design. I like his monocle, I guess we could call it. I just want to check this out. You remind me of... What do you remind me of? Pretty sure there was a Star Wars race that looked like that. Again, I love the look of this place. That's very cool.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanna are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be
right. Poor Volus. They really seem to be getting the short end of the stick here.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
You like that I can just be walking by. Like, I don't think I can interact with either of these two, but I can overhear a conversation that helps expand upon the world and the narrative here. I'm not sure where to go entirely. These look like doors I might be able to interact with, so... Yes, no, I don't see a green anything on those, so okay, we're good. I just remembered I can sprint. This camera bobs a lot while sprinting, so that feels a little weird to do indoors. Oh, this is big. Okay, Rear Admiral Kahoku? Kahoku, sorry.
Commander.
Oh. That's... Maybe
Commander.
We'll have more to talk about at a later date. He is interactable, so... There's just so much with this. I thought this was going to be like, stop off and like, oh, things didn't go well. Shame on you. Now go do the thing. This is...
A couple of questions.
I wonder if this is going to be like the hub that we keep coming back to or something. This is wild. Okay, let's head... Oh, there he is, Captain Anderson. There's our captain.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Yeah, I only took like... Oh gosh, how long has it been? It's been an hour? Yeah, it's been over an hour. Oh my gosh.
Of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Yeah, let's
Captain
not.
Anderson,
The
you
evidence may have been
always
thin,
seem to
but
be
don't
involved when humanity makes false
let
charges against
all of that
me.
cloud the investigation.
And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
So he's actually. Oh, wait. Sarah. We're not actually speaking to him, are we? We're actually speaking to Sarah, and why? Oh, no.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
I don't like you'll pay. I don't like insults typical either. I mean, just pointing out his bigotry is
Saren
an issue.
despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council.
You're
not even ready to join
defending that argument there. You're not claiming that you don't hate us.
say that. That's not his decision.
Wow.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Wow. I don't like any of these choices. We have no place ordering them to do anything. Yeah, none of these are good. I agree. I'm not going to call him arrogant. That's not professional. I mean, I think looking for proof is really our only option. It's just that's very bluntly stated.
Can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree.
That is a solid point.
Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
Again, you won't see the truth? No. Why would I? Oh, none of this. Yeah, none of this is good either. That's not going to convince. You won't see the truth is not going to convince anyone. What's the point is just straight up rude. It's likewise not going to convince anyone. I guess a curt no is the best I can do here.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
That's fair. Okay, that is a good response. I like that.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Yeah, there was no way that could have gone well anyway, but I'm surprised they let us have that much interplay in the decision-making process. Kangaroo Court, but it still felt like I was involved.
Bringing you into that hearing, Captain.
Well done.
You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race.
How do you know
Every
this guy?
colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
That feels, from a highly decorated war veteran, you feel a little bit extremist in reaction here. That's, yeah, how do you know Saren?
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
I mean, curious.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's talk to him.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will
Oh,
handle
great.
this.
So the captain's relationship with him actually complicates the matter. Again, so the captain does deserve better, but I do notice we're all wearing uniforms, and I'm probably not supposed to speak to that guy that way. So let's just
I'll take
got
care
the
of
job.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Yeah, do you know
Maybe
anything
there's
else that could
another
be
way to
helpful?
find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and
we
sells
suspected
secrets
as
to
much.
the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren.
But he's
But
not
his
even
information won't
the
come cheap.
broker. He's a representative for a broker. Interesting. Yeah, what's this about you and Saren, though?
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he
Disagrees with his
operates.
methods.
No conscience. No hesitation.
Yeah, he's above the
He'd
law.
kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second
Thousands?
thought.
I thought he meant like 20. I mean, none of that's good. That's even worse. Investigate. Council and the ambassador, sure.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
No, he doesn't.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street.
Seems like
They
it.
want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
It's not unreasonable. What about Harkin?
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since.
Ouch.
Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations.
Okay, then yes, that's
alcohol
not good.
and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Yeah. Why protect him if, I mean, that's literally committing crimes.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A
Oh,
lot of
that's
backroom
terrible.
deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes.
Yeah, it sounds
but it
like
looks
it.
like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
An embarrassment to the species, that is a new low. Well said, honestly. Oh, gosh. Yeah, not that they abandoned him. Let's see. Spectres, I think we've already learned enough about. Yeah, the Shadow Broker. I suspected there was such a thing, but what do we know about
Tell
him?
me more about the Shadow Broker.
Or them, or her, or
He's
whatever.
a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use. Or
He seems like a threat to
or maybe
everyone
they-
if he buys and
Nobody
sells
knows.
anyone's information at all times. He's useful, but also just as much a liability. I always wonder about the information broker concept in stories because it seems like they would be one of the first people you'd want to take out, especially if you were anyone of importance or power. Let's see, we've just spoken with Bar Levon, so I think we're good. I do want to hear, I guess, yeah, let's
I want to know more
ask
about
about the Spectres one more
They're
time.
not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't.
Again,
it's
they
not
sound
easy preserving
CIA-ish.
peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think we'll
I should
call
go.
it there on that,
Good luck,
that
sir.
conversation.
I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
So we need to visit the Shadow Broker and the things. Let's see if the Codex the journal would tell us what to do, right? So yes, we found Garrus. So next up is go see Bar Levon. That's fair, and we have been to visit Bar Levon, so while I'm here, I'm just curious, does this go anywhere else? I wouldn't think. still looks really cool. Whoa. Wonder if it'd let me fall off and do that. I'm not gonna try it out. Let's see if we can use the rapid transit system. I think it was Presidium location. It's not. We haven't been to the wards yet, right? Financial districts, where he was, I believe. Okay, whoops. Sorry for teleporting in right on top of you. Feel like he was in here? Yeah, there he is. Barlavon. Hey, buddy. I hear you know things.
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I need your help.
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about
Don't say that too loud.
You're very blunt, Shepard.
Right.
But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
That sounds fantastic. I wouldn't order him to start talking. He's just explained that he is a broker. So, can we make a deal?
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances. So I am going to give it to you.
I don't want to be in debt to this guy.
What's the catch?
Right.
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now.
Oh, really?
They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
Yeah, he's not the only one.
Saren's turned on a lot of people lately.
I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
Yeah. Good luck to him. Anything
That's not
else?
much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price.
Fair.
Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel Security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the Academy.
Why is
Isn't
he
it
there?
strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Well, if we don't know what a Krogan is.
However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
That's good and
Thanks for the
thematic for
info.
now.
My pleasure, Commander.
So now we need to visit CSEC, which best of the wards. CSEC is also this way. Okay. I appreciate the guidance. Oh, that's terrible. Please tell me there's a way to turn that sway off. Options. Gameplay. Graphics. Oh, that's very disappointing. That jarring motion with the camera as we move around is not fun. Where does this lead? This is kind of an odd... Oh. Okay. Huh. I don't think that's where we're supposed to go right now, but it's nice to know that exists. I assume this is some person of import there. What about Avina?
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, a number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers
so that
who
is
gave
useful.
their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars.
Even the art's placed in a way that makes sense for the story unfolding.
Several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed.
Oh.
However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Well, yeah. Tell us about that.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species.
That's not cool.
The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
The Turians being the warlike race, right?
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni, then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
Enter humanity.
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters.
Of course.
The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
Right. Yeah, what about the specific
Why did the Council
statue?
fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten.
Very fair.
The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
Yeah, that's,
What were the Rachni Wars?
Right.
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni.
Okay.
A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them
because
back.
they have a high birth rate.
The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Okay, so prefacing this with saying that this is a terrible and tragic story, it's still really fun that I'm seeing parallels not just to events in Earth history, but just nature in itself, where the Rachni, which I assume they say are insect-like, I assume are spider-like, like arachnids, and the Krogan, which sounds kind of like croak, where frogs eat insects. There's this interesting, like, oh, we have a species that's getting, it's breeding out of control, it's taking over a niche. Well, let's bring in this other invasive species. It'll be fine, and then it's not fine. We as a species have done that ourselves, and I think Australia is one of the large places that's suffering from that kind of problem. So it's interesting to see this multi-layered metaphor stacked in here. Yeah, let's not go. That is a little extreme.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
Right.
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
For someone who's not allowed to say much, it's funny how you're making me trust your judgment, like more than most people I'm talking to here. Yeah, we had that problem due to the Brits bringing in toads, but I feel bad for the Krogan. Yeah, I saw some documentary recently about a specific toad that was being brought in to deal with an insect problem, but that toad, like, not only didn't deal with the problem at all, but they're massively overbreeding in tremendous and terrible ways. It was just fascinating to be like, yeah, okay, so America's not the only country that makes mistakes like that. But yeah, I feel bad for the Krogan too. I mean, this isn't... They just wanted to expand and be themselves and be fine, and they were only given a limited number of worlds, so at some point they made a hard choice. I get it. It doesn't justify it, but I get it.
That's all for now.
That was worthwhile. We got some more lore going on here. Okay. Krogan enjoy fighting now. They have been... Wait, the Krogan enjoy fighting now. They have been genocided. Okay, yeah, true. I'm probably not going... Well, here, we have another rapid transit. Let's check our journal real quick to see where exactly this is supposed to be. Why is this not fully complete? Investigate Saren. Did I not already do that? You need to find some proof that Saren is connected with the Geth. Maybe these are longer term things. So we need to speak with Harkin, who's found in CSEC, and also speak to Rex, who's also at the CSEC Academy. So we need to find our way back to CSEC, which is somewhere... Oh, genophage, I mean. Oh, yeah, okay. Citadel Rapid Transit. I think it was Presidium, because that's where we started. We were in the embassy section, and C-Sec was up there as well. I think they must have touched up those videos too, because even the videos look pretty good. Oh yeah. I just saw something to Financial District, and I think oh, there we go. C-Sec is this way. Okay. So that's Citadel Tower, and that's the Academy. I think C-Sec itself was just upstairs here. To the left? There is no left. That's the research space. Yeah, here we go. Executor Palin. Is there anyone else up here? Guess not.
Shepard, what can I do for you now?
None of that seems
I'll be going now.
Goodbye.
relevant. These guys are gone. So something has changed about the world. We talk to
I
you
don't
yet?
have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
You're very busy. Just double check that journal entry again. So, Rex, bounty hunter, is being questioned at C-Sec Academy, which is somewhere else. And, oh, Harkin is in Cora's den. He's not actually in C-Sec. Okay, that's fine. We are close to the Academy as it is. Still find that really nauseating. I wonder if that's a side effect of me. Most of the time, if I'm doing any gaming, it's a VR situation. So when I'm experiencing things in games now that aren't related to my body's input, hilariously, I don't get motion sickness playing anything in VR, but like this camera bob while running is not a fan. Okay, elevator to the Academy. Perfect.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance
That sounds normal. Anytime there's conflict, there's economic unrest. I love how they did that. Like, so we are doing something. This is presumably a load screen. And they gave us in-world lore about current events to listen to, like a radio station on the way. Here's Rex.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Oh, wow. All right, dude. That's how you get your wish, for sure.
Go on. Get out of here.
Yes, human.
Yeah, I guess we gotta identify who he is first.
I'm trying to bring down Saren. Barlavon said to talk to you.
Barlavon is a wise man. We may share a common goal, human.
I like this guy already. He seems interesting. Okay, yeah, what goal?
Enlighten me.
I've been hired to kill the owner of Cora's den.
What?
A man named Fist. He did something very foolish.
How is that tied to my common interest? You don't know... Yeah.
What did he do?
He betrayed the Shadow Broker.
Of course.
A Quarian showed up here on the Citadel. She was on the run. She wanted to trade information for a safe place to hide, so she went to Fist. He promised to arrange a meeting between her and the Shadow Broker. Instead, he contacted Saren.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What does Saren have to do with this?
Well, the Quarian has something that connects Saren to the Geth. He paid Fist a small fortune for her.
If we get our hands on that evidence, we can prove that Saren's a traitor.
Yeah, that does sound helpful.
The council will have to listen to us.
Could be too late, but yeah, we should
Where's
find
the
this
Quarian
person.
Last I heard, Fist still had her.
Probably somewhere inside his club. You help me kill Fist, she's all yours.
How about I just help you get into the bar and then I go do my thing and you go do your thing? Why do we have to say that I have to help you kill somebody? And yeah, what about the Shadow Broker?
I want to know more about your employer.
Oh, we're not going to tell us more about the Shadow Broker.
All I got was a coded message with the details of the job. Standard procedure.
What about Garrus, that Turian? He wants to take Saren down too.
Yeah, Rex is awesome. Dark Knight, I agree. The voice actor is doing a really fantastic job. I'm shocked at the amount of expression we're getting out of the character's face and everything. This is really well done. Yeah, Garrus I've just met and I'm already interested. I still don't know how he's going to play out. Rex, this guy is just a character. Let's see. What about Garrus? I mean, yeah, keep him in the loop.
He was here just before you showed up. Said he was going to follow up a lead on his investigation. Wanted to speak to the doctor at the med clinic.
Really?
Move out.
But, oh. Okay. Interesting. So, what does this mean? Current squad. Do I have all three of these people? I guess to kind of select. Okay, so you select 2 out of 3. Ah, okay. You know what? Being honest, Iden was a little gung-ho on the planet. I'm not sure he's done a whole lot that's helpful. So let's see. So what does Ashley do? She's very combat, light on tech. Okay. He is reasonably... Wait. She's heavier combat than he is? That strikes me as odd. And although Kaiden does have tech ability. You know what? Let's go with Kaiden and Rex. This feels balanced, right? Hang on, what does this do to the... How is she just a straight up murderer? This is really weird. Oh gosh. Okay, so I still feel like we're better off going with Kaiden and Alenko right now. That's a balanced party, and then I've probably also got points that I need to distribute that will help out. So yeah, let's accept the squad. That's cool. You can do that. I thought it was gonna be like party members come and go at the story's whim. So that's neat.
Nice to see so many humans working for CSEC.
Every time I visit the Citadel, CSEC brings me here.
I'm sure there's no reason at all. Wow. Okay. That's neat. So let's have a look at our journal. We've talked to Rex, so we need to take down Fist, it says, and go to the med clinic. I don't know where the med clinic is. The upper wards. To follow lead to Saren, and likewise opposing Saren, we need to go to the lower wards to Cora's Den. So let's see what happens. Where am I? Honestly, I've kind of forgotten. So we're at CSEC. Where do you go? An elevator. All right, rapid travel. Surely this is here for a reason. So ward locations. Cora's Den is the only ward I can go to? Well, I mean, it's a thing we need to go to. Right at Cora's Den, a gentleman's club in the... Oh, dear. I'm a little worried because of this game's reputation. This is an 18+ stream anyway, but we shall see. Cora's Den. Fair enough. What does a gentleman's club in space look like? Whoa! Like a Waffle House, apparently. So, let's... I don't know who you are. I don't know why you're shooting me, but it's very unfortunate that you're choosing to do so. So, let me position both of you ideally in a stack behind me. I said in a stack behind me. Yeah, get off my muzzle. Guys in hard cover. Fine. Have anything else? Yep. Eye off this. Yep. This is terrible practice. All right, so we've cleared from the outside as much as we can. We'll go in, go right. Left is clear. Right's clear. There's somebody up there. Cool. Yeah, those guys are tanky. Looks like my shield took a ton of hits. Hit by this guy? Might be OU. You're still up. Whoa. You know what? Now I'll call for help. Shield got busted. We got injured. Let's go ahead and drop a med. Okay. Gotta get used to how this game handles squad stuff. Okay. The friendly fire, oh yeah, like that. When friendlies just shoot even when I'm right in front of them, that always throws me off. Feels very weird. Okay.
I can't make it.
What do you mean you can't make it?
I can't make it.
Alright, so what do we have here? Fire containment system. That's something I was supposed to shoot and detonate? Are you a problem?
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Yeah, you're a problem. Dude,
Enemy is everywhere!
come out and be cool. I guess he's not gonna. Oh, I may have just damaged him through that barrier. Interesting. It's good to know that there's some object penetration. More threat this way. Miss. Shame on me. It's just a shoulder shot, so I expect him to stand up. He knocked. Oh. Game has physics. That's neat. Hey, clear on the right. So what's this guy doing? Oh, he just despawned. Okay. So where's my other buddy? Yeah, you need to kind of stick with the party, dude. I mean, that looks like a friendly dude. No, he's not. What just happened? Did I hit my friendly's shield? No, his shield's still up. Okay, this is a big Gatling turret kind of thing. I wouldn't let me scope in there for a bit. Guy took 2 headshots. Do I need to hit the glowy bits? I think I need to hit the glowy bits.
Wait! Don't kill me! I surrender!
Yeah, that's good. No, don't. Okay.
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait! I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley.
I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy.
You're
Yeah.
supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Whoa. Dude.
Oh my God!
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't.
Oh, that's the guy?
Done.
Yeah, he did surrender. Come on, dude.
We don't shoot unarmed prisoners.
How many people died because of him? He brought this on himself. Besides, we have more pressing concerns.
That Quarian is dead if we don't go now.
At least we weren't exactly complicit with all that. I wasn't aware of what was going on before it happened. Wait a minute. Whoa. Okay. Hang on. So 3 minutes 51, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it does stop the clock. I actually have a ticking clock for once in this game. I have to find the Aquarian, so let's check the journal. Not the unusual readings thing. What? Why would... Reporter might be interested in the OSD containing FIST illegal activities. It could make a good story. I need to find the Aquarian lady first. Oh, this could be bad. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop a save. I think this is the first hard save I've done apart from the... Okay, so Aquarian lost, so we need to go... I guess...
Not really my
Was there anything to take here?
Sure are some spectacular views here.
Oh, okay, so we... Right. Oh, we'll just... No, I'm worried about somewhere to go. But we can't go there. We have to backtrack? There's nowhere else... Wait, what's that? Oh. That's friendly. So 3 minutes, 25 seconds. And I'm backtracking is the only thing I see. What the... Open? Go ahead and equip something slightly different. That overheated. Let's get the would-be assault rifle out. So it seems that short control bursts are the way to go. Say that and I just mag dump. Wow, he took all that fire to the face and was fine. All right, so let's med up a little bit.
Bag him and tag him.
I assume I need to go to this yellow thing. What in the what? Journal. It's very non-specific. Go to med clinic. Okay, save the Corin. Soren's men have set up a trap for the Corin. You have to get to the alley before they kill her. I'm not clear on, like, so I felt bad for you viewers that I was spending so much time just wandering around, and now I'm feeling bad for not wandering around more to understand the world better. So let's see, where are we going? What is this? Chores Den. I'm running past whatever this is. See, like yellow with an up and down arrow? Is it this? Open. Are you all cool?
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Okay, so this is where we needed to be. I still think the little sniper rifle is my favorite little thing. This guy is tanking a lot of shots, though. Okay. Took hits to shields.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
I think we solved that? This is really weird. I'm like covered in glowy stuff. I don't know if we're still in combat or not. Yeah, are you okay?
Were you hurt in the fight?
Don't point at her with a gun.
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
Are you all right? Points a rifle at her face. Okay, I know to look at myself. Yeah, who are you? I'm a friend. Yeah, let's
My name's
go with
Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe there. He'll want to see this anyway.
Hey?
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's Den. Do you know how many...
Oh, this is adorable.
Who's this? A Quarian? What are you
Straight
up
out of
to,
80s
Shepard?
television. Well, she can help us. Yep, so...
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
Okay, I'm curious. This is implying potentially religious activity.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
Interesting. So it's not a religious angle, it's a literal rite of passage from a sociological perspective. That's fun. Yeah, something about
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Okay. Seems like it could be a little bit harsh there, but yeah, so go on.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil.
Interesting.
I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
Hey, is that true?
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick,
you
careful,
did?
and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
All right.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
Yeah, what's the conduit?
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon.
Yes.
Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology.
Also probable.
Like a weapon.
Very believable.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
That doesn't sound good.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Would Reapers sound familiar to me? They don't sound familiar to me. I've never played this game before.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago.
Oh no.
The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
That doesn't sound
Sounds
good.
a little far-fetched.
It's not far-fetched. I won't say it's true, but it's not that far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
This is all kinds of fascinating. Like, her entire culture just got dumped into this narrative, and it's in itself interesting. So her civilization created the Geth, which is a synthetic life form situation, and then the Geth pursued them into exile, almost exclusively separating them from the galactic civilization as a whole. They have a whole bunch of their own social constructs and how they deal with that lifestyle. And now we're talking about an ancient race that exterminated the Protheon, who gave us all the technology we're benefiting from, that the Geth, her species' creation, somewhat regards as in a deific way, even though like they're worshiping something that wasn't their own creator, which is all kinds of fascinating. Okay, so Council is going to love this. Well, will they believe it is also a question. They seemed reluctant to accept anything without hard evidence before. I don't think pushing for stuff without hard evidence now is that believable.
This is a lot to handle. They might just ignore everything we tell them.
Yep.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
She's not in frame right now.
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
Maybe she fired the finishing shot. That's would explain why that ended so abruptly. Okay. I agree, but I'm also curious about that quest.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
Right?
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this?
Hey, I respect that.
Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I absolutely respect that. Yes, by all means, please join us.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Okay, so she's big into tech. Like, really big into tech. I don't even know what biotics are at this point. I don't think I've seen them come into play. So, in theory, we need information from her. Rex, I don't know if we need to do anything more with him. Aiden's tech, actually it's just straight up murder from the look of it. Maybe Rex is the better balance. Honestly, wait a minute. Yeah, let's get rid of Kaiden here. It's a little bit wonky, but I still feel like for lore reasons, whoever this person is, we have a lot more to learn about them. So yeah, let's go with that. Okay.
So much empty space. 1,000 of my people could live here and hardly even see each other.
Are they confined? Like, she mentioned this flotilla. Maybe the entire race lives in a large number of ships, that they don't have a space station or a large habitat along these lines?
Huh. I get the feeling they're not used to seeing Krogan walking around up here.
That's quite fair. They probably aren't. Okay, so let's take another look at our journal. We've got acquire allies. You no longer need Garrus. However, he may still be able to help you against Saren. If you happen to run into him, you might want to hear what he has to say. That's interesting. Did I mess that up? Was I supposed to find him first? Garrus went to the med clinic in the upper wards to follow up a lead on Saren. Oh, I did. Oh, so there was like 2 ways to go about this. And I probably chose the violent one just because it was the closest that I could figure out how to get to. So I didn't intend to kill that shopkeep. Oops. Might still be able to help you if you happen to run into him. Yeah. Oops. Return to the tower. You should be there when Ambassador presents the Quarian's evidence to the Citadel Council. Hey, she told us her name was Tali. Return to the Citadel Tower in the Presidium. We can do that. Are we not already in the Presidium? I think we are. So let's go to our nearest fast travel thingy and see what the council has to say. And that might be the Geth are cool. Oh wait, the Geth are cool. What do you mean the Geth are cool? Aren't they the nanite like cyborg like murder bot things that try to shoot us in the last mission or whatever? Why are you right here?
Could you spare a moment of your time?
Why are we talking?
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
Okay, yeah, I'm listening.
What do you need?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime.
Oh, no.
I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Like, I don't even think, like, we just want to help straight off. But I am curious.
Why did they refuse your request?
That seems like
There's
such
got
a
to be some reason.
Reasonable response.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
Yeah, we'll put this right. There's
no reason
not
for your
cool.
wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosca. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
I think that's very fair. Expensive bar over there, he says. I'm sure there's going to be a sign here somewhere. Citadel Tower. A few seconds back the way we came. That's Financial District. To the wards, to Citadel Tower. Haven't been in a fancy bar. I've only been in the dive. To the embassies. Citadel Tower and wards. Okay. I think we're... Hey. What's this? Talking here.
It has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread.
Wait. What is going on here? Preacher, Hanar. Oh, you'll find out. Yeah. I'm betting we will. This is kind of weird. I think this guy would, being a CSEC officer, would be mad if we started talking to the guy.
Refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Yeah, what is the problem?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
Wait, you have to buy free speech here? Yeah.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
This is getting kinds of weird.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables.
What?
It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
Okay, so I get wanting to avoid some sort of holy war, but I feel like driving them underground and marginalizing them is not necessarily the way to stop that. So, let me talk. What do you mean it? I don't... Give us a pronoun or something. Yeah, let's figure it out.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
All right, hey, dude. How are you?
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
I mean, he's being polite about it, at least. So yeah, what's up?
Why is the CSEC officer harassing you?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
Understood. That sounds reasonable. Why are you not complying? Investigate. Yeah, why are you not purchasing a permit?
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed.
Okay, so...
Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
That is literally true. Yeah.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Oh, what a fun loophole. It's the truth, so it's not preaching. You're just, yeah, it's not religion, it's fact. All right, so since we're having this conversation, go ahead and tell me about the Enkindlers.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them
I'm
as
waiting for
the
him to get jumped by the CSEC
They
officer
are
for
the true
preaching to me.
creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Really? Okay. That in itself is fascinating because it sounded like speech specifically is very sacred to this people, and he's being specifically told he may not speak about things that gave them that power.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just
Oh,
buy
we
the
already
permit?
asked this.
The truth of the exacting payment as a means of imposing
All right,
limits
let's
upon
see
the
what we
truth
can do here.
is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
So they think it's history, not religion.
Any progress with that Hanar?
These are not great options. Can't tell him to leave it alone because he's still doing his job. I don't see anything I'm supposed to keep trying doing. So
I think you should let the Hanar preach in the Presidium.
The Presidium is a place of culture and respect. It should not be filled with zealots shouting their idiocy.
What?
Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
Right. So yeah, let's go this way. I guess I don't have enough. I should be checking my level up points. I don't have enough charisma to do that.
If I purchased the evangelical permit myself, would that take care of things?
As long as it stays in approved areas once it has the permit.
Yeah,
yes,
it's all
that would
about
solve the
like
issue for me.
yeah. It's just
I'll be back.
Dotting
I don't
I's
care
and crossing
what you have
T's.
to do. Just get rid of that Hanar.
Okay, do I need to...
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
Not yet.
I'll keep working on it.
So I suppose I need
This
to
one will
purchase
continue to
some
spread
sort
its
of
message.
permit somewhere. Whatever that means. That's a rapid transit. This is to the wards. And we were on our way to the journal. Let's see. We were on our way to the... Wait, where did it go? Talk to diplomats. We've got a lot of stuff happening now. Interesting. Embassy Lounge on the Presidium. We just left the embassy a while ago. And we still need to either get rid of the Hanar or convince the CSEC officer to back off. So we need to go somewhere to purchase a permit. Let's see if we can get back to the Citadel Presidium embassies. If we can find that luxury lounge they were talking about real quick before we get too deep into all that. He did gesture this way. I just didn't think there was a luxury lounge this way or fancy bar, whatever he called it. That's CSEC. Is this the luxury bar? It doesn't look that fancy.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
Yeah, racist dude.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes, there is, as a matter of fact.
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
Yeah, what does that mean? You're running tests?
You're studying her injuries to learn more about Geth weaponry.
The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks.
Was she converted?
Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
Why aren't you having this? Yeah. Samesh should hear about this. This is a conversation to have with
I'll
him.
tell Samesh. Next time you cut up a dead soldier, at least tell her husband the truth.
I don't have to grab him about it.
We were hoping to avoid, Commander. But if you think it will help, tell Mr. Bhatia the truth. Perhaps he will understand. Please let me know if you have any other questions. Hello again, Commander. Can I help you?
Okay,
Thanks for your help.
Be back, I guess. Let's go talk to the dude and give him an explanation that he was owed to begin with. There's so many side quests on this. I expected this to be very linear.
Hello, Commander. Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker? Will he return my wife's body?
Here is a problem.
It's not as simple as I'd hoped. The military needs your wife's body for important tests.
Tests? They're holding my wife's body for tests? My wife served the Alliance faithfully.
Yeah,
she
there
gave
was
her
a...
life for humanity. And this is how they repay her.
There was a better way to break that news.
It's unacceptable. I'll let you know what I can do.
Thank you. Please let me know what can be done.
Any other options here?
Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker? Will he return my wife's body?
Yeah, tell me some more about this.
Tell me again what you'd been told about your wife.
Right.
As I said, I've been told nothing. I don't understand why they won't release her body to me.
Well, I just told you that, but we know where he is, and we know about the running tests. So let's...
Not yet. I'll be back when I have...
Commander.
Go talk to the guy real quick. See if there's something I'm missing here. Weird to be handling this with conversations, honestly. I feel like this is a paperwork situation more than
Hello
anything.
again, Commander. Can I help you?
Yeah,
I'd
please
like
help
you
the
to
guy.
reconsider releasing Nirali Bacha's body.
I'm sorry, Commander. The needs of the living outweigh the needs of the dead. Studying Nirali Batia's body could save the lives of countless soldiers. I can't release her.
You know, I should have... I've mentioned the leveling up, and I'm not doing it. I should be doing that. How long
do you
will
think
this
the
take?
research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
That's kind of a lot
Thanks
going
for
on.
your help.
Hang on, let's step out and take a quick whoop. Not that. A quick look at squad, I guess. Oh, I've got tons of points. I kind of suspected as much. So let's bump up this charm a ton. Intimidate's not really my thing. Reduce heat buildup on pistols and sniper rifles by 7%. I mean, that would be useful. Accuracy, I think, has been fine. What's the sniper rifle stuff do? I know I have to get 5 on pistol before even touching this. Increases damage and accuracy. That is useful. Encryption. I have been using... Detect mine explosion damage. Why would I... Shield capacity by 30%. That's useful, right? I want to decrypt things, not like blow stuff up. Feels a little weird. And armor, yeah. Recharges a portion of your shield and restore them even while under fire. That's very cool. Filtrator reduces heat buildup. I feel like that's good. And let's go ahead and need to improve pistol stuff so we can get to the rifle stuff. So that's fair, I think. Still have 2 points. Interesting. We're maxed out on charm. So between armor, decryption, and electronics, I don't even know what these are, but we'll go ahead and put a couple points there. Rex has 10. Oh, he's got some new stuff. Warp. Projects a powerful mass effect shield that wreaks havoc on a subatomic level. Wrecks armor and inflicts damage over time on enemies caught in the effect. Each point spent increases duration of warp. That sounds fun. Barrier increases barrier duration. Oh, sorry. Bolsters your kinetic shields with a mass effect filled field. Absorb math. Yeah, we want that. Krogan Battlemaster. Rex is one of the last true Krogan Battlemasters, as they are a dying breed for which the rest of the galaxy is grateful. Oh, that's not cool. Improves health regen, improves physics resistance, increases melee damage. Okay, that makes him a brawler. I don't necessarily need him close up, though. So let's get him some survivability with more armor and some rifle stuff. Still 2 points left. All right, sure. Kind of a balanced approach. Talia has 10 points. Victorian machinist. Though young, Talia is a true genius when it comes to dealing with mechanical or electronic equipment. Increases tech resistance, increases shields. There may be a case where that's needed. Decryption, tech is definitely her thing, but we've already stacked that in a few places. Electronics. Yeah, I feel like she needs some electronics boosting. And absolutely some armor. Survivability. Don't think... Okay, I can. Alright, so that works. Go ahead and drop a new save. And now let's talk to this guy.
Hello again, Commander. Can I help you?
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Like, I get it, but I think her service ended with her death. That's enough. You don't have any claim on her anymore, dude.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I'm out there fighting to stop crap like this.
That's a little extreme, but okay.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
And having said that, I am deeply concerned about the long-term impact that choice will have. Like, I still think it's a right call, but I love that it makes me worry about that. Because there really are, you know, big things at stake here. And yes, thank you for hanging out with us, Sir May. In fact, I should... Anyone's watching and they don't know about you, absolutely recommend that they check out Sir May, who's definitely my favorite streamer and was last seen playing Claire Obscure. They are much better at the third-person action stuff than I am, so I kind of live vicariously and enjoy the stories as she goes through, and just a really mellow... Yeah, despite playing a lot of action and horror games, it's a very chill stream, so definitely check it out. And thank you for the lurk. Talk to Samesh.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
Yeah. I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what the military was trying to do there, that saving lives is a big thing, and that may even have been her wishes, but all we have to go off of at that point is the spouse, and it's, you gotta involve them in that conversation. Come on. So let's see. Journal-wise, we handled that. We've got the OC to deliver to somebody. A reporter might be interested if we run into a reporter. And also resolve the dispute with the CSEC and the Hanar person. I don't know how to do that exactly, but I'm guessing there's a permit to be bought. Wait, there's a guy here who handles police stuff. Can we talk to him? I buy a permit from this guy? Hi. How you doing?
Shepard, what can I do for you now?
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides...
No, that's...
Of course, as
we've
the
already
CSEC
had that
representative
conversation.
to the
There's
council,
nothing
I spend
there
most
new.
of my time liaising between the two.
Okay, I did see a computer over here that looked like I could interact with. Easy decryption. While he's right there? I mean, alright. Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. Quote, my fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, Join us in Hawking Eta Cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. That sounds a little dangerous. Good to know. Not immediately germane, but it does help build the world. No one to buy stuff from there, surely. We use the diplomatic archive to do anything interesting. We updated our codex, but didn't directly get me interaction. Okay. Wonder if Athena can help me out.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly
No, I
to
think we've
discuss
already
matters
had
of
all those
interstellar
conversations.
importance. Goodbye, and thank you for using Avena. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Fast travel. Where can this send us? So, city locations. We've been told about the consort chambers. There's stuff going on there I don't understand. Boards access, financial district. Where would you buy a permit to breach? What a weird CSEC. Yes, right? The guy's from CSEC. So, surely, anyone to talk to up here? Everything go downstairs. Where does this go? Armed guard, but that goes into, oh, to elevators to wards. Okay. Not labeled. Does this go outside? Okay. Hi, guys.
Okay, Jalid. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorban, he's threatened you.
More side quests.
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me.
And why do you think that?
I can't really get into the
Can't go into the details of why you think he's going to kill you.
Shorban will kill me if I leave here unprotected.
I can't help you. Not unless you give me something more to go on.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Then I've got other work to do.
But
But nothing. Don't bother me unless you're willing to give me details.
Well, I don't want to get wrapped up in his stuff because I haven't wrapped up the other stuff, but he's there. That's a thing we can do. I'm sure they got added to the journal. Well, you know what? Maybe we have to talk to him to get it added to the journal because I didn't see that pop up.
Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
Yeah, that is a serious claim.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me.
Oh.
Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Oh, yeah. What do you want?
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
There's definitely more going on here.
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone.
We can at least find out what's really happening.
He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
We'll just talk to him. Let's not... Yeah.
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
We know Shorban, right?
I've met some
Why do I know
dangerous
Shorban?
scientists in my time.
I suppose you're right. Well, good luck. Let me know what he says.
Huh. Okay, so yeah, journal updated. All right, so at least we captured that side quest. There's no way I'm supposed to go all this way over here. Find a preaching permit. Tracking term. What is... This. Okay. Codex. Technology. I don't... Maybe it just gave me generic stuff for the codex. I will look that up probably off stream. I feel like it wouldn't be terribly interesting to just play the in-game lore stuff. And it's absolutely spoiler loaded. So anyone who's watching and want experience on their own, I don't want to dump that on you without seeing the gameplay to go with. Let's head back down and try to find... I mean... Docking bay versus where does this go? Obsidian. Rapid transit. I will say it's a little... Oh, requisition officer. This might be relevant.
One sec. You up.
I admit I'm wandering around blind here. It is a little bit frustrating to not know exactly where to go from this.
First time on the Citadel, that about right?
Okay, so yeah, this is first time in Citadel.
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So,
oh, so you also sell
anything today?
Well, I
Shepard.
Show me what
may
you've
need
got.
supplies, but probably more than anything, I need your breaching permit, unique item, grenade upgrade. I haven't not even used a grenade. Aldrin Labs license for the Normandy Quartermaster. Didn't I buy one of these already? Well, I bought another one. Got some arm. Wow, that's 20,000. That doesn't look a whole lot better than some of the armor I was seeing elsewhere that was way cheaper. Okay, well, thank you. You don't sell preaching permits. So maybe what we'll do is, hoping it doesn't lock us out of things, we will go to the tower and deal with the council, figure out what they're doing. We're heading towards Citadel Tower because they need to know stuff. We're at the tower, back inside. There's the captain.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarians' evidence to the council.
Perfect.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
You know this person.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make
we
a
just heard
formidable
something about
ally for
biotics.
Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
I think the most relevant thing is that they wiped out the Proteans and Saren's trying to bring them back. But it's interesting that the Geth revered them. I hope it doesn't lock me out of these.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
Okay, so he included that.
The conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
I have no idea what that is.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I mean, I have no evidence to prove that they are real. Let's go with the, hey, look, you doubted us before and it created a problem.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
little more forceful than I was expecting, but okay.
You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
Oh, wait, because I had that vision? Oh, I hate that we're going this direction. Just saying you're wrong never convinces someone that they're right. Can't you understand is likewise insulting. But if there's any science to how the beacon works, this is maybe the only option that we have to provide any information that might be helpful or useful.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren
didn't
is a
say
rogue
anything
agent
about
on the run
the
for
fact
his
that I've
life.
seen them.
He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet
This
could
guy's
secure
weird.
the entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. So who's going to take the One Ring and destroy it, right?
I can take Saren down.
The Commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or
I mean, I'm
armies.
best qualified, right? I only failed fighting him once before.
Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
I don't know if I'm ready. It is the best solution.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
I wasn't aware there was an audience. Apparently there's an audience.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense.
All right.
The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
I feel like you're kind of laying all that
You
on
are
me
the
a little
first
too
human
easily.
Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
Yeah, about time. No, we're not going to do that. Let's just show a little bit of humility.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Yeah, any leads?
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Okay. We just got vetted as a Spectre.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a
It
ship.
seems like he's
crew,
always having a bad day.
spies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre requisitions office.
I just talked to the
Anderson,
guy. His
come with
prices
me.
were
I'll
absurd.
need your help to set all this up.
Okay.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
He's got a lot on his mind. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Spectre bonus, Spectre training talent unlocked. Okay. Interesting. They're gone. One dude's still hanging out. Okay, there's a couple people anyway. But yeah, okay, so honestly, this may be a good place to leave it. We just got inducted into being a Spectre, It gave me a Spectre training thing and some little doodad points to spend on it. We may have to respec later, we will see. So yeah, a lot of intrigue. We've learned a lot more about the universe, about the alien races. We got 2 new alien races as party members even, Rex and Tali. We've learned that there is, I don't know if I can do it on the fly, but you can select members of your squad and decide who's with you at different parts of the journey. And yes, it turns out that Saren is up to no good with the Gith that Tali's folk had created, and who regard this massive 50,000-year-old race of robotic destroyers as gods. So we've got a lot of weight, a lot of story to talk about, a lot of things to explore, a lot of things to do. And I'm excited. I'm looking forward to returning to this world, especially having learned from Dark Knight that our decisions here and the plot that we experience in the first game will impact the second and third games as well. This is a big, epic arc, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you all for joining me. I will catch you next time. I hope everyone has a good morning, evening, night, etc. Happy time zone, as I like to say. And I will see you next time on our adventures with Tess Shepard. Until then, be well.